Hello, blessings. My name is Adela Rich, and today I am doing my final four beginning ministerial internship for Pathway. I just want to say this has been an amazing class. I love it. At first, I didn't thought, what I was doing, but as I got into the class, I have learned so much, and it's just been wonderful. Thank you. Um, First of all, I want to talk to you about a couple of topics that I felt that really spoke to me during this whole course in this class. One of them is the importance of mentorship. Mentorship is so important to have people in our lives that can speak truth into us and also hold us accountable. And is so important. A mentor is so much more than a teacher. It's somebody that's going to hold you accountable and give you wisdom. I just want to speak a little bit about my own father. He's been a pastor for, over 45 years. And so to me, he's always been my mentor in my life, because he has walked through so much in his life and ministry. I always come to him for accountability. And yes, he's my dad, but he also is going to speak truth into me, because he wants me to get better and better in everything I do, of course, do things for the Lord in excellency. And so it's just so amazing. So my father has been one of my great mentors in my life. And so it's so important, that we can have somebody, to hold us accountable to and to speak that wisdom. And it's so beautiful to me that we can just sit down and learn from our mentors, from this, and people that have been through so much in the ministry. And so we gain wisdom and understanding, of course, and they help us in this journey. We all been through so much in the ministry. And so there's so many different seasons in our lives that we face, hard seasons. I love what one of my mentors was speaking to me about, him going through a hard season in his life. He had a lot of self-doubt. He didn't know if he was, qualified to be a leader, but he was so thankful that he had men of God to speak truth into him and to call those things on him. It's beautiful to me because they speak truth to you and they encourage you so much, and they pull him through this hard season in his life, and he's a great leader. And so we need these people in our lives. They have walked already, they're ahead of us in the walk with the Lord. And so it's so important. It's just so important to have that in our lives. And another topic I want to talk to you about is the heart of ministry. The heart of ministry. I love that, when Jesus called himself a servant. I want to talk to you about the servant heart. Jesus called himself a servant. And it's so beautiful to me because we gotta possess this character, this humble character. We need to be humble in everything we do because we're just here to serve. We're here to serve and to watch over God's people. To serve is so important. It's all about God. It's all about serving his people. And so what really stood out to me, was the servant's heart, the ministry. It says on the word that whoever wants to become great among you, he must be your servant, and whoever wants to be first must be a slave of all. However, the Son of Man did not come to serve, but to serve. He didn't come to serve. He didn't come to be served, but to serve, on Mark 10:42 and 45. And another one is the face of the shepherd. The face of the shepherd, I love it because Jesus viewed himself as a shepherd. He knew what he was called. We must know that we are called to be shepherds. it's so beautiful to me because we gotta know that you are called. We can have all this, understanding of the word. We can have everything, but you must be called and be anointed to fulfill what God has called us to do in this life, right? We need to be anointed, and be called by God. Jesus knew what he was called to do, to be the true shepherd. To be the true shepherd, it focus on the sheep according to John 10. And so, I love this because, being raised in Mexico, we were in charge of a couple of sheep, and in my own experience, we had to watch over the sheep, we have to watch that these wild animals didn't came and attack them. We have to be watchful at all times, and it's the same way in the ministry. God trusted us people so that we can watch over them. He trusted us with them. And so it's so important, and to have a bond with the sheep, because being among the sheep, I even smell like sheep. We have to take care of a sheep. We have to put oil in their ears for different, to cure them. We have to, groom them. We have to do all this stuff to take care of them. It's the same way. Jesus gave us this beautiful example, in John 10, him being the great shepherd. It says, my sheep know my voice, and the voice of the stranger they don't follow. They know the voice of God. We don't just go and take off, and goodbye, you take care of yourself. No, this is a call, a 24/7, and we're gonna face difficulties in our walk, in being a ministers and being shepherds of God. We're gonna have sheep that they're gonna fall in the mud. We're gonna have sheep that they're gonna bite, and we're gonna have different type of people, but still God still called us to shepherd them. He trusted us with them. And so we need to be faithful in everything the Lord has called us to do, and do it with excellency, and do it with a great joy. It's a joy for me to serve, I get a little bit emotional because it's all about God. I'm so blessed to have my pastor. He's an awesome pastor. And when I go to church, I'm just looking to see where I can serve. Pastor, what you want me to do? I'm here to help you. Whatever, you put me wherever you need me. I'm always attending and to see what he needs me to do. And that's what God called us to do, to be faithful, in what he has given you. It's not about the number of people. It's about, like I said, it's about having a, humble spirit, and know, what God has called us to do, and because he has trusted us with it. God bless you. Thank you so much.